Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, don't forget to go subscribe. As you can see by the title, I'm going to be talking about a time that I was caught stealing. It's embarrassing. It's really embarrassing. I look back and I'm like, oh my god. Someone locked that 16-year-old up. Like, what was I thinking? But yeah, I just want to add in before I do start, I do not condone underage drinking, and I think stealing is really dumb. I really don't think it's worth it. It never really is, because it is a math game. The more you steal, the more chances you have of getting caught, and this time it was just once, so that kind of tells you something. But if you get caught, like, you don't want a record. I'm just saying, you don't. But yeah, I'm no longer friends with these people anymore. They served me good. They were nice to me during that time. I just stood out. Like in that group of friends I had in grade 10, I didn't fit in. I always knew I wasn't meant to be friends with those people. I'm obviously not gonna use their real name. Like, I would never do that. I'll never make a video and like use your name. Like, I'm not like that. But yeah, because some of the people are not necessarily like important, so I'm just gonna say Ashley and Brittany. Yeah. So Brittany's that friend that you really like and you're always trying to impress. And if she's not the friend that you really like that you always want to impress, she's the friend that always tries to pressure you to do bad things. But I guess it's not really pressuring if, you know, you're willing to do bad things. But she's the one behind everything. Like, she has all the ideas, she's planning it out. And Ashley is the one who kind of rides along, who's kind of like an airhead that's not really like thinking things through, who just wants to have fun, and I'm kind of like her in a way. But I was always the person who was kind of like the lookout, the mom, always making sure that we weren't, you know, pushing any lines. Like, though I kind of would throw that away the moment that Brittany would have an idea. I'd be like, ooh, but that idea sounds fun. And the idea was to steal alcohol from the dep near our school. A dep is like a 7-Eleven that carries alcohol, I think up to like 12%, probably like 12%. They carry beer and wine. Here in Quebec, in Canada, we do have like a specific place to go to if you want to buy liquor, like a liquor store. But in our like mini grocery stores, 7-Eleven type deals, we have them everywhere. And yeah, we were like, we're gonna steal from them, and it was not my idea. I would have never thought of doing that. I wouldn't have done that. I feel like a lot of people knew that I had a problem, that I was a problem. I mean, like, I was just like kind of a wreck, a mess. If you didn't know, well, now you know. So exposing myself a little bit. But yeah, the reason why I'm telling this story is to teach someone, like, I hope you learn from my mistakes. I hope this is entertaining. Yeah, I was like, no, like, I really don't want to do this. I was really nervous. I didn't say it, but like, I was definitely like thinking it, like, I don't want to do this. Like, I really don't want to do this. I think I should have just backed out right then and there, right away. Like, someone is distracting the lady in the front, but I was about to put the wine bottle in the bag, and I'm like doing it, and I'm trying to, but then I hesitated because I was just like, this feels wrong. Like, I know I'm gonna get caught. Like, I just felt the cashier's eyes like on me, like, and I put it in really quickly because Brittany looks at me, she's like, come on. And I'm pretty sure that's what made the cashier turn her head. But I swear to you guys, I felt her eyes on my head. I felt it. Like, I look from like the corner of my eyes, I see the cashier like walking towards me and saying something like mad, and I'm like, what the fuck? So my dumbass, my logic is like, oh no, like, this lady is coming. What do? It's not stealing if you drop the bag on the ground and you leave without it. That's not stealing because you didn't leave the place with the wine bottle, so technically it's not stealing. That's literally the logic I had. Like, so I dropped the bag on the floor, and I'm like, skirt, and I like I run out, and we all run back, and You know, some people thought it was funny, but then majority of the people were like, fuck, like that's not good, like that's really bad. And I just had a rush and I didn't really take it that seriously. I was just like, whatever, like yes, I was like worried and I was like, oh no, like, you know, but I was like, I don't really give a fuck. Really bad attitude. But secretly I was like, I wonder if they're gonna find out who we are, you know? But there's many like high schools near this place, so like I was like a bit doubtful and like hopeful that like, you know, we'll never go back and we won't have an issue. Sadly, there was Ashley's ID, like school ID in that purse, and yeah, I'm pretty sure like they went to the school and like tried to figure out who we were, and then they were like, oh, okay, it's those hoodlings. And yeah, they told my mom, and my mom was, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, my mom wasn't that upset because she was kind of used to the shit I was doing. But she did bring me to the lady and she made me apologize to her, and the lady was like, I don't know why she's friends with those people, like she's just so sweet and beautiful, like I don't understand. And I was like, what? Like, what you saying? And then my mom came in the car and she was like, you're so lucky they didn't press charges. And my dumb ass was literally like, I just remember thinking like, press charges for what? Like I didn't even steal, like I didn't do anything. Like I genuinely thought like I didn't do anything bad. I don't know, I thought it was a funny story at first, but obviously it wasn't funny when at the end of that year, like I was drinking quite a bit for like 2 or 3 months. I have a lot of stories involving that too, just going to class tipsy and like playing volleyball like under the influence. And just, yeah, I kind of regret doing that because at the end of that year when we got our grades, I was like, fuck, like I practically failed my entire year. And by the end of that year, all my friends like moved away or they went to adult education early, so I was kind of alone. So grade 11 was pretty much just me like having like 1 or 2 friends, like focusing on making money and not too much on my grades again. But I had to redo my whole grade 10. So, but I hope someone like watches this and is like, you know what, I don't think I'm ever gonna do something like that, that's stupid. Like, or maybe you're laughing at me and you're like, damn, you're really dumb. But yeah, we all have our reasons to why we do dumb stuff sometimes. I hope you guys understand that. If you like these types of videos, don't forget to go subscribe, comment, let me know what you want to see next, some juicy story times, or do you want me to talk about more serious topics? Bye!